Let's go. Look at those tractor trails. Definitely muddy out here, that's for sure. So yeah, welcome to this beautiful area where you can see the sun is gone.
Says better have some water with you, Trank.
Good point, good point. It's actually in the car. It was just not attached to the backpack, so I didn't think about that. Good call, good call. I didn't lock the car either, so that's... I've got the water. I actually remember it today. Can you believe it? So yeah, I decided to cancel my affiliate contract because... Cliffhanger. It's not like we got into a fight with Twitch and they decided to cancel the affiliate contract because of stuff and banned me and stuff like that. No, it's less dramatic than that, unfortunately. Although I say unfortunately, it's probably a good thing. But yeah, I'm going to be strategizing when it comes to how I'm creating content. And I think it's about time to start doing something about it rather than just faffing about not having any direction whatsoever. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a lot of hard work. I think it's going to be a lot of fun because I'm already like just the things that I'm researching is quite enjoyable, and it kind of ties into the new job as well. Not necessarily the streaming part, but more all of the figuring out what's going on the internet around the world kind of deal. I don't know if it's super exciting, but I think it's gonna be, some of the ideas I have might be a bit of a game changer for some things in the world. And I'm saying that as if it's like something huge and it's never been done before. It's probably been done 1,030 times before. But it's a few things that came up when I was watching a bunch of stuff on the internet around, and it's like gave some sort of inspiration as to what, like right now, just streaming because I think it's fun. But also we have the possibility of actually making a huge change in the world when it comes to certain things, like how do you work from home is one of the things, which live streaming gives a ton of tools, as well as the gaming community itself. And all of these tools, we're not using them, like because nobody, like gaming is such a minute little detail in how the world works today compared to how big the world is. So the amount of people that actually know what's going on when it comes to like using Discord and streaming and proper like setup of like virtual offices and stuff like that, it's non-existent. And then like what I'm doing, where we're basically walking around being live and out and feeling nature and like looking at that beautiful skyline, thinking what the hell, why are there trees in the way? But like if you can imagine the trees weren't there, you could see a beautiful sunset or something similar. Like I'm just kidding. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I can actually show how beautiful it is with the camera. But yeah, that also means, because I'm no longer affiliated, there's a bunch of stuff that comes with that. And I'll get into that. But it means I don't have channel points. So now you guys can't yell at me for hydrating. Well, you can in chat.
Freak says if you're excited about it and you think it's a good idea, I'm cool with that. It's all it matters. See you as a person evolve and just flourish. Get down with your ideas and search. I think it's exciting.
I agree with you on that. It's about being excited about what we're excited about. And then I'll get into exactly why I decided to cancel my contract. And we can talk a bit about that. Long story short, I decided to cancel my affiliate contract because the affiliate contract is, when you think about it, a massive scam on Twitch's side. And I'm saying scam, which is not necessarily a nice thing, because it's not illegal what they're doing. Not at all. It's extremely clever, the things that they're doing. But they are also taking away a ton of stuff from the people that they actually work with, that you can't just, like, the thing is, if an affiliate makes it and you become big on Twitch and you made it, you have a lot of viewers, you're making a lot of money, you made a brand, you have face recognition, like your face has value. If all of those things somehow happen, like if that somehow happens to you, that's amazing, that's great. But if you are an affiliate and a partner with Twitch, Twitch essentially owns that. So all of the things that you accomplish on the platform as Twitch while being affiliated and while being partnered is essentially their property. They can take all of the stuff, all of the content you produce, use it for their marketing ploys and all of that. So it's a lot of, like, you put in a ton of work to grow your brand, and then Twitch is taking that brand and benefiting from it, which makes sense. They have to make a living as well. So that's one aspect. The next thing as well is Twitch takes a massive cut from the people. So if you are donating bits to people, yes, people get 100% of the bits, in the sense that if you give them 100 bits, they get $1. That's how the math works. But in order for you to buy 100 bits, you're essentially buying $1.3 worth of, like you're trading $1.3 of your value, or currency, sorry. So Twitch is actually taking, and that math is probably wrong, but the percentage is 30% approximately. So all of the bits that has been traded on Twitch is already 30%. It's 30% revenue that the streamer could, like the people you're trying to support by getting them bits, you could have given them $1.30 instead of just giving them $1. And I'm not saying that as in like, give me all the money and I'm greedy and I don't want to support the platform. Not at all. I think it's very important that Twitch thrives. But I also think that it's very important that they are involving themselves in a partnership rather than slave work. And I say that knowing that it sounds really bad, but the contract that Twitch has with the creators on the platform is so unfair towards the creators. It's insane. And it's insane that they're even getting away with it. And then I have another point, which is, as a streamer on Twitch, you have, or as an affiliate or a partner, you have in your contract exclusivity with Twitch, which means any content that you produce on Twitch or upload to Twitch cannot go anywhere else on the internet within 24 hours. Obviously, you can take the VODs, upload them 24 hours later, but there is a thing that's called multi-streaming. Multi-streaming basically lets me, for no extra compute power, obviously I have to use more data, although that can be taken care of, but it essentially lets you take your stream and broadcast it to multiple different streaming platforms at the same time. But with the contract on Twitch, you're not allowed to do that because of the exclusivity period, which is 24 hours. So you can't expand your audience on Twitch, or rather you can't expand your audience more than what Twitch allows. And that gets me into the next point, which is on Twitch there is no discoverability. You don't go on Twitch and expect to grow by just being on Twitch. In the sense of like security and so forth as well, with the exclusivity, it also means that when you're finally grown on Twitch as a platform, because you have been exclusively on Twitch, it means that you only have, like you have essentially all of your eggs in one basket, which also means that if Twitch decides to ban you, which I saw on Twitter this morning, a great example of, you have nothing. Everything you built is gone if Twitch decides to pull the plug on you, and you can't do anything about it. And then on top of that, they have the greatest insult of all, which is their support is non-existent. So if you get banned, they don't tell you why, other than the generic automated email. What am I supposed to do with this? You're not pointing out the exact point in time where I made a mistake that made me lose my income. If this is your full-time job, for me it's not a problem because it's not. All of that, like, again, in the contract, exclusivity with Twitch, and then they can fuck you over in a moment because you have exclusivity with the platform. So they're taking away all of your stuff. Like, they own your content, which is crazy. I mean, at least ask for permission, but they don't even have to do that. They could just use it as they want in all of their marketing. Most people would be compensated for that. It's just insane to me that they're getting away with that. And I was talking about something else before I went on the rant about the the insecurity of the platform and having all of your eggs in one basket. Yeah, no warnings, no nothing. I mean, for some cases, yeah, that makes sense that they don't have to give a warning. Like if you are killing people on stream, they can just take it down. That makes sense. But like, for some things, it's like it doesn't really make sense that they have that much power. So yeah, that is. The multi-streaming thing. So yeah, essentially, when you're only locked into one platform, and like I can only stream on Twitch, that also means I can't expose myself on Facebook. I can't expose myself on YouTube with live streaming. But like in some cases, when you're trying to grow your stream, That's the discoverability that was what to talk about. So Twitch is impossible to be discovered. And especially now that with all of the DMCA stuff, you can be mad. You can be mad about how the DMCA works and say that it's outdated and they need to change it. But a quote that I shared when I shut down the anti-harassment system was, instead of using your energy complaining about the things that you can't change, you should use your energy to work on work with the things that you can. So like, instead of us sitting around saying, oh, that sucks, they should change it, and like, we're spending a lot of energy focusing on that negative, that, oh, we can't do anything about it, they should do something about it. Instead of like having that mindset, I want to flip it 180 and say, okay, that's fine, I'll just go do the things that I know I can, and then you can sail your own boat and I'll find better waters. Like, fuck you guys. In the sense of like, fuck you, Twitch. Like, I'm so done with focusing on the things that I can't do anything about. I'd rather take the things that I know I can change and then run with it. Because I can do that. Essentially on Twitch, as you can't be discovered, it also means that, well, if you're streaming essentially anything on Twitch, you have like, you're bouncing between those like 2 to 5 viewers, 1 to 10 viewers. If you're down in that bracket, it's really, really difficult to get into a place where people will find your stream naturally on Twitch. That's when you start relying on networking, and networking is great to an extent. So yeah, that's a lot of the things that's been going through my head. Is like, this is what I want to do. Is like, I want to take the things that I can and change them, instead of taking the things that I can't change and being mad about it. Just want to do shit instead. Because I'm like, it's the same thing with the anti-harassment system. I realized that I'm trying to do something that people aren't ready for. Which is basically, instead of complaining, I'm taking the problem by the roots and saying, fuck this, out of the way, you are not cool enough to be here because you can't behave. Losing battle that is constantly like, I have to change the mindset of the people I'm working with, telling them that use the system, because the system has tools for this. The tools will help you automate what is a laborious task now. That's basically what I work with. That's my full-time job, is taking something that is laborious and intensive work and optimizing it and automating it, so that you don't have to work as hard. Work smarter, not harder. That's basically what I work with. That's what I'm good at. Hear this real quick. Twitch is the only platform where they have an exclusivity deal, that you are only allowed to work with Twitch. Twitch is the only platform, until you get to the certain exceptions, that you are a big influencer who has a lot of influence. So that's when they lock you in with a big contract. And we're talking multi-million-dollar contracts. That's the only time where you get those kind of exclusivity deals, when you're talking about influencers. On Facebook and YouTube, I've heard several rumors and probably realistic expectations of people actually being able to have a partnership with YouTube as well as Facebook at the same time. And Twitch is like, well, fuck that. You're locked to our platform, even if you're making $2 a month. Locked to our platform, your brand, everything. I love this area. It's very pretty, especially in the autumn when all the trees are orange, not like now. And you have the moon over here and the reflection of the water, and everything is dark and you can't see anything. But
Misty16x says stunning.
So this lake you're actually out to fish in as well?
Freak says it looks gorgeous. Up to Ripples says very nice. Thanks. Says come join the Prometheus Discord at https://discord.gg/.
Like, I know I'm running out of light and it's going to be darker in a second, and I'm going to be like, what am I going to do about that? I have a solution for it. It's called a light.